What's up, everyone? Welcome to Crack of the Loki's Den. I'm your host, Loki13. Look at that. Look at that stack O comics. Oh, yeah. Huge haul today. Well, technically yesterday. I found a new comic book store that I friggin' love. A guy at work I talked to is actually a comic book guy. And he told me about this comic book store. I was telling him the ones I've been going to. He's like, no. He's like, that's nothing. He's like, you gotta check this place out. He goes, they're great. So, my fiance and I went, and there you go, that's the result. These things were insanely cheap, and the people there are very, very cool. And I think I found my new favorite comic book store because it just, they bend over backwards to help people out, and they give you a lot of good deals. And you can actually do pull lists without having them charge you. And the more pull lists, the more titles you have on your pull list, the more of a discount they give you. So I actually got to come up with a list. I grabbed one. I got to go through it and see what I want. Probably gonna have to change the batteries a lot on this one, but let's get to it, and then I'll tell you how cheap I got these things. But first, I got some new issues. All right, let's go over here. Wolverine, number 11. This is the 1 month to die. Where sorry for the glare. I don't know if it's gonna. Let's see. Yeah, it might work. There we go. Then I got Amazing Spider-Man number 5. The original Sin tie-in. Spider-Man 2099, number 2. Now everyone's talking about this thing. The guy, like I said, that I talked to at work said it was really cool. I did like the cover, so I went ahead and got it. Suicide Squad new Suicide. I can't talk, man. It's too early. New Suicide Squad number 1. I did it. Yeah. And of course, I got number 2. I'm not going to say it again. There we go. And I got Harley Quinn number 9, which is the selfie variant, which I cannot believe that's a real word. But there you go. And now we're going to move on to the back issues that I got, which are friggin' awesome. They're all the same title. Well, not the same, comic, but same title. And they had a huge 50-cent bin, and pretty much when I went in, the guy's like, if you find anything in the 50-cent bin, he's like, that you like, he's like, if you get a lot of them, he's like, I'll give them to you for a quarter rather than 50 cents. So each one of these were a quarter, and I'm going to show you. And because of this, because of the amount of money I saved, and I pretty much bought every one of this title that he had in there, and except for like 2. But now because of it, I only need like 10 issues, and I'll have the complete run. Well, let's show you. Dark Hawk, annual number 1, a quarter. Dark Hawk number 3, a quarter. Dark Hawk number 4, a quarter. You see the trend? Dark Hawk number 5 for a quarter. Some of them are in kind of rough shape, you can tell. But you know what? For a quarter, I could care less. And the fact that I just got a huge amount of them. Dark Hawk number 6 for a quarter. Number 7 for a quarter. Which, it's amazing. This actually reminds me of a Wolverine cover. Which I guess maybe that's what they were going for, because you can kind of see. But anyway. Dark Hawk number 10 for a quarter. Number 11 for a quarter. Which I do have, but the cover is missing, so this is obviously an upgrade, even though it's in very good shape. It's still a better copy than the one I have. Same goes for number 12 for a quarter. I have this one, but it has no cover, so now I have it back. Here's another one, same problem. Dark Hawk number 13. Got that for a quarter. I have it, but again, no cover. Dark Hawk number 15 for a quarter. Number 16 for a quarter. Number 17, you guessed it, for a quarter. Number 18, bet you can't guess. No, it's not a quarter, it's 50 cents. No, it was a quarter. Number 19 for a quarter. Number 20 for a quarter, which is a freaky looking cover. 21 for a quarter, which is another freaky looking cover. 22 for a quarter. 24 for a quarter. And this one's really cool considering it was a quarter. Number 25, the foil cover for a quarter. Pretty damn cool. Let's move some of these down. There's too many of them. Number 27 for a quarter. 28 for a quarter. Number 29 for a quarter. Number 30. I'm not going to say for a quarter. Number 31 for that price I told you before. 32. These are all for a quarter. Number 33. As you can see, it's a lot of Darkhawk. Number 34. And I was apparently missing a lot of Darkhawks. This one's pretty cool. Number 35 with Venom. Number 38. And last but not least, number 39. Friggin' awesome. My fiance's like, what are you doing? I just, what a shock. Batteries. But I removed my Darkhawks. Just kind of gave a background. But my fiance was like, what are you doing? You know, she's like, that's a lot of books. I'm like, they're a quarter a piece. I was like, good God. And she goes, but you know, what the hell? I was like, eh. And the guy was funny because the guy was like, he's like, oh, Darkhawk fan? I'm like, yeah. I was like, he's a very underrated character. And I was like, I was like, with this stack here, I was like, I'm probably missing, because I had my book with me, of course. My little index book to show me what I needed. I was like, with this stack here, I was like, I pretty much have them all except for 10 issues. And he's like, oh, he's like, that's cool. And I was like, do you have any more? He's like, nah. He's like, that's it. He's like, you know, Darkhawk, like you said, is underrated. He was like, that's why I threw them all in the 50-cent bin. But he kept to his word. They gave me all for a quarter, like I said. And he gave me a discount on the new books, which was pretty cool. And then if I fill out this pull list thing, for every pull I get, actually I think it's for every 2 I get a discount, like 5% or 10% or something like that. And the more I pull, the more of a discount I get. So very, very cool. And I can't wait to go back and give my list so I don't have to worry about ordering anything with shipping. And I got to look, well, small chance, because I was kind of in a hurry, because considering the fact that I pulled so many Darkhawks, and I was like, you know, I got a chance to look around in some of their back issues, and they have a lot of kick-ass back issues and a lot of expensive ones too. So maybe I'll get a chance to go back and actually buy some stuff that's not a quarter or 50 cents or whatever. But wow, 50-cent bin was just amazing. They had a couple $1 bin too, and I was like, ooh. But I stuck to the 50-cent bin because when he said the whole quarter thing, I was like, ooh. The cheapness in me is like, oh, I doubt they got everything good, and they did. They had Darkhawk. So there we go. That is the episode here, and of course I'm waiting on some stuff from eBay. When I get that stuff, I'll make a video, obviously. And thank you all for watching. I want to thank a few people. Comics Quest for answering a lot of my questions. Let's see. District 12 Comics, thanks for subscribing. Spidey Fan, I can't remember the number, but thanks for subscribing. Wayne Murdoch, thanks for subscribing. I think it was Kenneth Brown. Thanks for subscribing. And thank you all for watching. It's not the size of your cave that matters, it's what you have in it. And now I have to go redo my Darkhawks and get them prepared. Later, everyone.